In this video, I'm going to teach you how to invest in stocks for beginners using the Warren Buffett strategy. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, I'm Mark and welcome to Money with Mark. This is my show all about money, how we spend it, how we save it, and how we invest it. So if you want to save more money and become a better investor, then hit the subscribe button down below this video to subscribe to the Money with Mark Personal Finance Show. All right, so before we get into the Warren Buffett stock investing strategy, we have to first look at how most people invest. And statistically speaking, about 80% of people who are invested in the stock market lose money. And that's not a great stat to be in. So the way that most people invest in the stock market is you start off by buying one or two stocks here and there with a couple $100. Maybe you buy Apple or Tesla, and you might see that your stocks go up a little bit and you get excited and think that you're the best investor since Warren Buffett. But this is where the trap sets in, because what most average investors fail to realize is that you are not the one causing this Apple stock to go up in value or causing the Tesla stock to go up in value. You don't have that control. So the way most people operate is then you buy a couple other stocks and maybe you lose money on some, but you justify it because you made money on another, and you start to build out what we know as a portfolio, which is a collection of stocks within your investment account. And it's the goal for most investors to have your portfolio go up over time. But this can be really tricky to do. And if you've ever heard of something like mutual funds or hedge funds, those are essentially the same things as a portfolio. It's a collection of stocks that its goal is to go up in value over time. However, when it comes to just general everyday investors like you and I, having these portfolios and trying to build them out is actually very challenging. And we know this because even mutual fund managers on Wall Street or Bay Street, they're trying to do the exact same thing. And there's been tons of studies that have been done that have found that over the long period of time, like over a course of 20 years, most professional investors cannot outperform just the overall stock market. So what does that mean? Well, that is where the Warren Buffett strategy comes in. And the first step of the Warren Buffett strategy is to smash the like button on this video because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. No, seriously, like smash the like button right now. Click it. Okay, so let's get into the Warren Buffett strategy. Now, in order to use the Warren Buffett strategy, we need to have a place to invest our money in. And typically these are called brokerages. Now, most banks offer them, but you can also find just brokerage companies themselves. And pretty much all these platforms are online nowadays. The platform that I use is called Questrade, and I absolutely love it. There's very little fees, sometimes zero fees for buying things like ETFs. So I really like Questrade. And if you want to get $50 free of trades with Questrade, then you can sign up for Questrade by using my link down below this video. And just to let you know, I want to be completely transparent with my audience is that I do get a kickback from this link. I get a couple bucks if you use my link, but it helps support the show and it helps make these videos that you're watching now. And I would never promote something that I don't either use myself or fully believe in as a product. So that's something that I want to just establish right off the bat. So once you've opened up a Questrade account or an account with whatever brokerage you choose, you will need to have an investment account. Now there's multiple different types of investment accounts. For Americans, there's 401ks, Roth IRAs, and for Canadians, there's TFSAs and RRSPs. Now, ideally, whether you're American or Canadian, you should have both of these accounts and investing money in both of those accounts. Okay, so we've signed up for our online brokerage, you've transferred money into your TFSA or Roth IRA, and now it's time to invest with the Warren Buffett strategy. Now, the Warren Buffett strategy is very simple. So simple that it kind of falls into a trap where we think that it's so simple that we're not doing anything with our investments, and then we buy more stocks that we end up losing money on anyways. But trust me, if you just stick with the Warren Buffett strategy, this is the owning strategy that you'll ever need. And what Warren Buffett recommends is buying and holding a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. So if you want to buy the lowest cost S&P 500 index fund, for Americans, you use the stock ticker VOO. And for Canadians, you're going to use a stock ticker VFV. Both of these funds are the absolute lowest cost, lowest fee S&P 500 index funds that are available for you to purchase. So all that you're going to do for the Warren Buffett strategy is you are going to buy VOO or VFV with the money inside your TFSA or Roth IRA, and you're just gonna consistently buy and hold and buy and hold and buy and hold. And that's it. You don't need to buy any Tesla stocks. You don't need to worry about investing in an REIT. That's the only part of this strategy. And now you might be wondering, how effective is this strategy? I mean, granted, the world's best investor who has ever lived recommends this strategy and does this strategy for his wife. But besides that, is it actually gonna work for you? Well, research has shown that over the course of 10 years, only about 10% of professional investors can beat the market. And what we mean by the market is something like an S&P 500 index fund. So if you are thinking about buying an individual stock, which basically means you're becoming a professional investor yourself, or if you're thinking about buying a mutual fund that's managed by a professional investor, then you have a 90% chance to choose someone who will not perform better than an S&P 500 index fund. So that's a really high chance of you actually making less money than using this Warren Buffett strategy. But now, if you really want to be successful using the Warren Buffett strategy to invest in the stock market, then there's two very important things that you need to do. The first thing is that you need to take action, which means you can't just listen to this advice. You need to actually take this advice. You need to go in and you need to buy and hold low-cost S&P 500 index funds. And now that's much easier said than done. Take it from me, from personal experience. I have tried investing in single stocks myself and I've made lots of money, but I've also lost lots of money doing that. And overall, the most profitable investments I've ever made are in low-cost S&P 500 index funds. And I can tell you this too, from the people that I've coached with personal finances, most people will refuse to just do this. Most people will not just buy and hold a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Everyone wants to be different. Everyone wants to look for those diamonds in the rough. And I'll tell you this from personal experience, it does not play out the way you think it will. So that's step one, which is following Warren Buffett's advice. And step two is to try to keep on top of your personal finances. That includes finding ways to save more money, finding more ways to invest your money, and being able to grow your wealth and optimize your personal finances to grow your wealth over the long period of time. And the way you can do that is by subscribing to the YouTube channel Money with Mark. Hey, that's this channel. So hit the subscribe button down below this video and you will get more awesome videos about personal finances, teaching you how to increase your savings, how to buy real estate, how to reduce your housing costs, how to reduce your food bills, and of course, how to invest like a pro in the stock market. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to let me know in the comments what you thought of this video and what else you'd like to see, because I love hearing feedback from my subscribers like yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.